After seeing Futureshock 4th Dimension for myself, I have my four things to talk about. The first is simple. Even though Brian Henniger and Eddie Mack basically said in agreement that I was a full-time CCL wrestler, I really am not because of my ever-growing call wrestling resume, which is growing as of this moment, and mostly because of the fact that I have busted my ass in commentary, in ring announcing, and in wrestling for UCCW, Virtual Call Wrestling, All-Star Call Wrestling, Call of Honor, FDW, you name it, I've been a part of it. I've been in more federations than those motherfuckers will shake a stick at. And yet they call me a full-time performer, a full-time wrestler? That's bullshit. But aside from that point, I knew I had Mark Austin on the ropes. Hell, unlike the 3 jobbings I suffered at the hands of the bitchmaster Chris Knight, I almost beat Mark Diesel Austin if it wasn't for him being the better man with that stupid-ass, fake-ass, copied-ass powerbomb of his. All it would have took was a couple of more pay dirts, or as I like to call them, killer peach flops. Not in tribute to the famous WWF tag team in the mid-'80s, of which one of the members is now a Florida State Senator. But you get the drift. Google search that shit. Still, all it would have took was a couple of killer bee drops, or maybe a Houston hangover like the one I did on Kunzite and UCCW, and that match would have been over. But I would still love to have a match with him again under hardcore rules just so I can even the playing field in my favor, so to speak. Another thing I'd like to get off my chest, I know Joseph Montos lost to the great the great D, but the fact that he elapsed that stupid-ass rage-quitting time at 9 minutes 27 seconds, which was Great D's own fault for not keeping the title past that time, well, still, all I gotta say is that Joseph Montos basically deserves all the credit he needs to get, because it takes a man to have a great match with the Great D, but it takes a real motherfucker to elapse that motherfucker's time and almost beat him. And for that, I salute him, but I would still love to have a match with him so I can shut that loudmouth Brooklynder up. Double take. Another thing I'd like to get off my chest, I know Greg Ruplex survived the gauntlet, the most grueling gauntlet in the history of call wrestling, but the point of the matter is he is still a piece of shit paper champion who should have never won the Call Champions League World Heavyweight title in the first place. Hell, if it wasn't for the phenomenal CJ Wizard, the Young Gun Smokey, Cosworth, Nightmare, Brent Harvinator, Mary Sue, Belmont, Aaron Alexander, and hell, while we're at it, even the great Kiss-Ass himself, he would not even be the superstar that he is today. Hell, he wouldn't even be champion right now. But the point of the matter is, I hope somebody takes that title from him really soon, because I am starting to get really pissed off with the fact that he's even holding that fucking thing, and he don't deserve it. I know I already said it, but still. And the last thing I'd like to get off my chest is I know that Sushi X denied Meredith Clark the chance to own out the CCL. And for that, I think that he, Stephanie McMahon, and excluding the commentators, anybody who's ever agreed with him, are some of the most, if not the most, greediest, money-hungry pricks I've ever seen in my life. And for that, that makes me sick, because I've been working for this call fed for 2 fucking years. And other than getting rid of the Army of Death and being quoted as the baddest ring announcer on the planet, other than the Buffer Brothers, which I idolize my ring announcing style after, the point of the matter is I'm being treated just like any other member of the Call Champions League roster, while the main stars get all the credit just by sucking your dick. And it makes me sick. And seeing the fact that nobody's going to stand up to you other than Joseph Montos, which I applaud his efforts, but he's just failing and trying, I will. And it won't take just myself to do it because all I got for you, Sushi X, is a challenge for a match between the two of us at Supernova where the fans can choose the stipulation. Or you can pick somebody of your choosing to have a match with me at Supernova. Because either way, if not, I am going to introduce a couple of people who know how. Who basically don't take no for an answer. I'm going to bring in some people who will shake this company down and bring it up from the ashes to showcase some of the best call talent in the world, like how it should have started in the beginning, and just like some of these fucking pundits out there in the Something Callful forum and the Car Wrestling Wiki page rant about y'all not having. So yeah, Sushi X, I've been wanting to do this ever since you basically turned your back on Adrenaline episode 51 on this company. And to be honest, I've really been wanting to do this for the last 2 years, and hell, I wish I could have done this 2 years ago, even though it would have had to have been with Joseph Matos, but the point of the matter is this. Either you gonna step up, be a man, and show me how you really run CCL, or you just gonna back down like the little coward-ass bitch in a mask that you are. Either way, for sure, you are going to realize that when it's time to rumble, best believe it's time for me to kick ass. And when it's time for me to kick ass, you will know exactly why Jerry Christian Chris Jerry is not the one to be fucked with. That's it. I'm done. Cut my fucking promo off, or else I'll shove that camera straight up your ass. You will need enough film to see. You will need enough film to see your intestines. I'm done.
before I talk about Gregory Black and my upcoming match against him at Fanarchy 3, I have two things to discuss. The first one is TGLOL. I haven't forgotten what you've done to me, you little bitch. I'm gonna make sure that you're overrated. I'm gonna make sure you don't get this national championship. If you want to fight me, TGLOL, then you know where I am. Second is Sushi X. You dare accuse me of being ungrateful? You dare accuse me of being ungrateful? I was grateful that you brought me to the CCL. Yes, I had some major fuck-ups, but that doesn't give you the right to actually call me ungrateful. You know, you're the one that's ungrateful. Sure, there's going to be people that are not going to like what you've done, but that's the life. Either deal with it. And you say that you're the alpha and you're the omega? No, how could you be both of them? You can't be both of them. Not only that, why on earth would you be both of them if you can't fight for shit? Face it, Sushi X. You're just a piece of shit. Why don't you just sell your stuff? Or somebody's gonna beat it out of you. I wouldn't even blame them. Now, since those two things are out of the way, Gregory Black, I have to say I'm impressed. You did bring in your A game. You did find your balls. You did have a heart of a champion. That is what I'm looking for. You did make me say I quit. And I did shave your head bald. Looks like we both have a similarity. We both been humiliated each other and we both embraced our humiliation. I admit. I did say I quit. And I am a quitter. But make no mistake about it. Fanarchy 3, we have some unfinished business. Whether it's the end or this continues on, we will find out. I guess we will both find out. Fanarchy 3, steel cage. No interferences, no more bullshit. This time it's just you and me. We're just fresh. Let's make it happen. Gregory Black, Sherman Sampson, one more time. Maybe we might fight each other again after Fanarchy. Maybe for both of our titles. I don't know. I guess we'll find out maybe after Fanarchy 3. Well, Black, good luck. Good luck in our match at Fanarchy 3.
Ah! Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it! I can't believe, damn you, Gregory Black. Damn you to hell. You'll pay for this. I can't believe that you did the John Cena overcome the odds bullshit and somehow retain the CCL World title. Oh my god, I can't believe this. I made it easy for them. I gave them all a shot and they blew it. Sherman, Hyman, Kazarian, you all failed. Again? Damn you, Gregory Black. You know what, Greg? You know what? When you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. Okay, see, Greg, I have a challenge, right? And what better place? I wonder. Do you remember when our war against each other first started? Do you remember the one state that basically was the start of everything? Do you remember Minnesota? Remember the Minnesota screw job, Greg? When I made history and screwed you out of the very first Stairway to Heaven match SCA ever had in 2010? Because you see, Greg, what I have in mind for Minnesota is simple. You and me are going to be locked up in a chamber. A giant chamber with 4 columns. We're going to be locked up like animals, and we're going to destroy each other. But I'm challenging you, Greg, for the CCL World Belt in a Funhouse from Hell. A Funhouse from Hell match. Which, as far as I know, has probably never been done in CCL. You and me are going to be locked up in that chamber. And we're going to kill each other in there. And not only, Greg, am I going to screw you, not only am I going to destroy you again, like I did in 2010, but I'm going to end your damn career. And that belt is going to be around my waist. And everyone knows what will happen once I have that belt around my waist. And I'm pretty sure the board of directors, Stephanie McMahon, is going to try to put their foot down and be like, no, this will not happen. We will ban it. No, it ain't going to happen. Management, you will not do a damn thing to stop this. And if you do stop it, then I'm coming for all of you. Greg, I'm giving you till after Fanarchy to accept my challenge. I want you to really think about it. Because when the time comes, we're in Minnesota, history is going to repeat itself again. And I am well aware of your stigma with Minnesota. Hollywood. Oh wait. Nate, I'm not even going to say goodbye just yet. No, there's other things I got to deal with first. Hey, great piece of shit. Great D. I kicked your ass in Futureshock. But it seems that you needed help. You needed help from Sherman to save you. So, if you ever want to fight me again with no backup, let me know. Because I'll lay your ass out again like I did. You're going to get schooled again. And as for you, Sherman, it's only a matter of time, man. Aggression Championship Wrestling, your company. It's only a matter of time before I take ACW and add that to my collection. You ain't stopping the JM Incorporated down in ACW. Sherman, I hope you learned your lesson. But if you ain't gonna learn it, you might end up with a repeat offense. Because Sherman, I'm gonna burn your afro. But for now, I'm not gonna deal with you. My problems are with Greg. And when I deal with Greg, then I'll be coming for you, and everybody else. Now it's Hollywood out. And Greg, I'm giving you till the next adrenaline. Accept my challenge when we go to Minnesota. The Minnesota Screwjob, where it all began.